We begin tonight with yet another town telling their locals, hey, keep an eye on that water use.
The town of Millsboro is asking people keep their water use to a minimum.
Coast TV News reporter Kevin Killian shows us why and what other towns are doing the same.
Turning on a faucet may not seem like a big deal, but with no end in sight for our blistering heat, towns on Delmarva are asking people and even businesses to preserve their water as much as possible. And that's no surprise to farmer Kevin Killian.
We knew this was coming because we were absolutely flooded this winter, so it only made sense that, of course, we're going to have a drought this summer.
The town of Millsboro sent a request asking everyone to participate in a voluntary act of water conservation. In the simplest terms, that means turning off water supplies and only using the town's water when necessary. But conserving water does come at a cost. You can see your grass turn brown and it's tough on gardens. But luckily for Craig Edick, he has his own water supply he keeps up and running so he can use as much water as he wants to keep things green.
Probably a good 40 gallons or so, but we try to do that in the evening and after the beat the heat. And because we're not on any city system, I have to maintain my water pump and well and septic and all that. So we try to do it during the best time of day.
And while Millsboro hopes this voluntary plea will get people to preserve their town's water, in Selbyville it's not a request, it's a rule. The town of Selbyville has enacted a code which will only allow locals to use water for outside purposes during the hours of 6 and 8 p.m. The code has been in place since May and will stay in place until this October. With measures being put in place to conserve water, Killian is hopeful his crops won't all dry up.
We planted late soybean and it's not coming up as quickly. I don't think we're going to lose everything, but it's going to probably diminish crop this year.
Towns around Delaware are hoping that locals preserve their water until further notice. I'm Kevin Killian in Millsboro, Coast TV News.
And Millsboro, not the only town encouraging people to decrease that water usage. Worcester County and the town of Selbyville are requesting that people reduce all non-essential water use. That's until further notice. 2 well pumps failed due to electrical issues in Ocean Pines, that leading to lower or no water pressure. Just yesterday, town officials in Selbyville issued a notice about water usage, warning that lawns and landscaped areas with the town's water, that can only be done between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. All of this brings us right into our Coast TV poll, though. We want to know, what is the biggest challenge for you in conserving water?
Let's take a look at the results so far. Kind of a mixed bag here. 40% saying household use, so showers, dishes, laundry, right? 35% though say lawn care is an issue, and 20% say other. I'm curious what that other is, Charlie.
It could be a million different things. If you're just getting out there using the water right now, you can't use as much. If you want to go vote in this, go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. We'll check back in the next news hour.